Hello everyone, welcome in this video. I'm Madiba Olivier, the founders of Kiroo Games, and we are here today in this investor webinar so I can show you how we are building the most scalable gaming catalog from Africa and how it can be a good opportunity for you as investor. Okay, disclaimer, every projection exposed in this document are objectives and not promise. I insist on it legally because video game industry is really risky around the world and is 10 times more risky in Africa. So if you invest on us, be aware of the risk and be aware of the fact that we give objectives and not prophecies on what will happen in the market. So, who are we at Kiroo Games? We invented our own way to fundraise with equity crowdfunding. That's how we managed to deliver in 2016 the first ever African fantasy game, Orion Legacy of the Coriodan, which has been very appreciated in terms of reviews by players. And this is how we became one of the most respected African game studio since then, that you can see in the press, etc. In 2019, we had a new vision that we have worked at 3 years long. Like, we want now to create a cross-media company. I will talk a little bit about that after. And we started to raise $1 million USD for 15% of Kiroo Games. Again, classic investor told us that we are too ambitious for young Africans. So we decided to go on our own road again. And we already raised half of the money. And I will explain you what we have done with half of this money and what we plan to do with the rest that we will invest on us. In 2021, on this road, we have been nominated as the best African studio because we have the best team of the year, the most impactful mobile game in the Game Industry Africa Awards and the FEJA, which are two of the best events in gaming in Africa so far. So what is our core business? Every day and everywhere in the world, everyone feels stressed or frustrated during the day. And it's even more true for 100 million connected young Africans. So everyone is craving for relaxation and fun every day on Earth. It's a market, infinite market. There will never be a time in human being where we not want relaxation and fun at least one time per week. So it's not like when we sell a game, we have to stop. Every year, everyone will always want a new game, etc. So that's why we propose games designed to lift your spirit with fun, that game that will make you let off steam, and also game that will give you a lot of humor and some lessons of life. We are not doing a lot of games. We don't do 100 games per year. No, we do huge brand games that can be exploited for 5 years with a lot of post-launch and updates. And these are the two main brands that we plan to grow for the next 3 years at least. Orion Casual Agents Fighter is a game fun to play like Candy Crush, but which will let you let off steam like Street Fighter. You have the fun of Street Fighter with the easy play of Candy Crush to relax. And the game is already out. And there is this game that is one of our, I think you have seen the trailer. It's the first African Sims game where you will manage your personal life, love, and you will manage your career as a young African in a parody of African social life. And this game has a huge potential of monetization because people will be able to pay for customization. They will pay for extra activities like going in the VIP club where they can meet only VIP multiplayers, because there is also a metaverse aspect of this game. And the game are already hyped for the players who play it. You can go and see the reviews on Play Store. We go farther than games. Like we say, we have to build something that will connect people together. And that's why we have built Kiroo World, where you can come and play a game in smartphone, but also read comics books and even go eat in a Kiroo Chop restaurant. In Africa, it's very powerful marketing if you can scale it. Imagine players playing a game and winning ticket to get the food. So how do we plan to grow to the 40 million user? Because the current investment will not make us go there. We want to raise 500,000 USD now to go to 1 million user. Right now we have 87,000. We want to go to 1 million user with this investment. This will make us become a profitable company. Every month we will make profits and we can grow organically, but also we plan to raise 10 million USD in a Series A to go to 40 million users. And we already have some connection waiting for this milestone to be very interested to go in Series A with us. And we have keep the quality because until now our game has always get a 4 and 5 notes on Play Store. We have signed a deal to make an animated series. It was not something that we have planned when we started the run, but this is something that happened. And we are also built our own technology to monetize game and manage our customer in Africa. And I will show you that after the talk. We have the team. We are not ex-Google, Amazon, Facebook, etc., but we are building the foundation of the African gaming industry together since at least 7 years. We have to grow from now to 1 million users and grow in revenue too. So when you invest 1,000 USD in Kiroo Games now, you get shares at 0.67 USD the value. The thing is, we are an investment for the medium and long term because to get return on investment, you will have to wait that we give dividends, and your class of shares will give you a right to get 3 times what you have invested. There is a mathematical formula for that you will see in the documents, but you have a multiplicator on the dividend right until you get 3 times your money in terms of dividends first. And also in terms of valuation, like I said, the objective to become a unicorn, depending on the KPI, you have to get like 40 million people before 2030. It can become a 140x investment and even more return. What we recap is we are in the best timing to go into invest in video game because we can monetize game. We are the proof that game can be monetized in Africa now. We have users base, young user base, user growth, and our core target is the African young adult. We also have an African fantasy content trend coming. Disney, Netflix, etc. are buying movies and series based on African fantasy. So in 2025 to 2013, you will have a lot of content about African fantasy. And if you are the studio with the best capacity of delivering high quality games based on African fantasy and African realities, you get a huge part of this cross-marketing effect. I will finish there for the Kiroo presentation saying that we are in the right timing of the market. We have the great marketing team knowing how to get users in Africa and even out of Africa. We have good IP and good product. We have even a great infrastructure team because we know how to build our infrastructure missing in the continent. We think we have great leadership since many times that we are working on it, and the strive we have proven. And also we think we have done our homework in terms of finance and management to not just be geeks dreaming about the world. We are pragmatic businessmen and fierce businessmen too. Okay, so I think everyone seems to be happy with the presentation. Thanks a lot. Have a great weekend, everyone, and goodbye.